My name is Dr. Melissa Jogi. I work at the University of Roehampton, and I largely do research here looking at policies that we would work towards trying to help people with multiple deprivation. And in this project, it includes working with animals who are homeless. This is an innovation voucher that's funded by Big South London through their Big Voucher scheme. And it's a collaboration working with Mitcham Zoo, which is an animal rescue, which is a family-owned business, where they go out and rescue these exotic pets that have been abandoned, and they're looking at better, more efficient ways to rehouse them.
I heard it from Julia. Julia sent an email out saying who wants to do a reptile exhibition, and I was like, I love reptiles, loved working with them, did that at college as well. So I was like, this is a great opportunity for me and to possibly do a dissertation topic on it as well.
So today we want to bring the animals in a space that's less familiar, so on the campus, to look at the foot traffic coming in. The aim of today is to really try and understand from the guests visiting the exhibition whether these animals will be good companion pets for the elderly. The reason we're thinking about this is that many of these animals have shown to relieve mental anxieties for children with disabilities. Their texture, the calmness of holding a snake or holding a bearded dragon has really good effects on one's mental health, providing they don't have a phobia. And we are interested in understanding if a good rehousing scheme might be in elderly homes, where these animals can provide comfort to the elderly, and they are low mobility risk animals.
My name's Gareth North. I'm from Mitcham Zoo. We're an exotic rescue based over in Mitcham, Surrey. So we looked into registering particularly bearded dragons as therapy animals. They're not recognised. You can't do therapy training on reptiles. It's not recognised. It's not accredited at all. Cats, dogs, horses, bunnies are all registered as therapy animals. Yet lots of people have service animals which are bearded dragons because they recognise for themselves that they are a comfort and a relief for them.
I think because dogs and cats are more out there, they require more exercise. That might be something hard to access for people with mobility issues. This with snakes, yeah, you have to handle them. Other than that, there's no going out, but there's less of that. So I think that's a good way of bringing that in with people with mobility issues.
But I think it also depends on the person. My mum is 60 plus, and she is like, you know, she doesn't have interest in reptiles. However, I think with the way that they are, tame and social kind of personality of these animals, yes, I think it would be something that would change minds.
A young lady lived over in Carshalt and Wallington Way, had contacted us, and over about a 6-month period we were doing a sort of surrender process for this animal due to her mobility. He was getting too big for her to be able to care for properly, and she was concerned about his welfare. She had brought him because she has severe anxiety and depression and hasn't left her house for over 7 years. So what we suggested was that we would take Vlad on board. She would take on a royal python, ball python, which under surrendering terms is very rare that ever happens, because you give an animal up, there may be a genuine reason why, but then we wouldn't expect that to change suddenly, and circumstances change where you'll be able to take another animal on. But it was a concern with her mental health. So we then review it, and we've been in contact the last couple of years. I regularly speak to her, check in on her, see how she is, and just make sure everything's okay.
There's a lot of iffiness about it. Not a lot of people love snakes. They see snakes as, okay, snakes. But I think once you get to know them, they're quite calming. I found them quite calming. And I think that's something that people can get used to almost in the near future.
It depends, each their own, but I would say it's very calming. Even just holding the snake, I was personally scared, but holding is quite calming, it's quite relaxing. Just the texture itself, it's very calming, so I would say it can definitely be a good thing.
So I think one message to come out of this is that if you are a parent or you have a child and you are thinking of purchasing an animal or a pet, we do ask that you think about this with greater care. Reptiles do live a long time, so if the animal is likely to be abandoned or forgotten, we don't want to increase the issue. We need people to be more responsible in understanding the cost of housing these animals, the responsibilities and the duties that go with the animals' welfare and taking care of them. So we do want to send that message through for more responsible pet care.